Daddy, can you tell us how you make paintings for your clients?
Of course. And welcome to our channel. My name is Alex.
And I'm Maya.
If this is your first time, we make videos about different art subjects, and today I'm going to run you through the process I go through to make a commissioned piece for a client.
And if you like this video, please give us a like. And remember to punch that subscribe button and the little bell to get notifications when our next video is about to come out.
Alright, let's go! Painting a commissioned piece is one of the most gratifying experiences for an artist, but it can prove to be very challenging, and if it's not managed properly, it can result in frustration for both the artist and the client. So in this video, I will detail the steps I take during this process. But first, what is a commission? A commission is defined as a formal request to produce something, particularly an artistic work, in exchange for payment. Basically, the client requests certain guidelines like subject, color scheme, size, etc., and discusses them with the artist, who will then work everything together into one piece of art, specially designed for that particular client. When working a commission for a client, the first thing I do is to discuss with the client what they want to have painted. In most cases, they already know what they want. It's my job then to understand his or her vision and define how it will be best translated onto the canvas. For clients who are not sure what they want, I start by showing them a sample of my other works to maybe give them a sense of my art style. Then I ask questions like, what are you looking for in the painting? Do you have a place where you want it hung at? What colors do you like? This takes me to the second part of the process, which is color scheme. Once the idea is laid out, we move on to colors. Some clients might give you free rein to work your color palette, while others might like for you to blend the painting to their existing decoration or particular taste. This part is mostly directional, as they will be able to see more clearly how each color palette looks and then decide once the initial sketches are presented. If you have time later, you might want to see our video on color theory. I will share the link to it on the card up top and the description below as well. Size and orientation. I like to visit the location if possible, where the painting is going to be hung. If not, I ask the client to send me a picture of the wall. This will help me suggest the size and orientation of the piece. For example, if you identify a long wall with a couch maybe underneath, it is recommended that we pick a painting with a more horizontal orientation. If you have a more narrow wall, a vertically oriented piece might work better. We also want to make sure that the painting is not either too large or too small in proportion to the space. Balance is always best. I always send a written estimate via email for approval. It includes a detailed description of the painting, as well as a budget and lead time for delivery. This avoids any possible misunderstandings. If your client is local, it would be pretty cool to offer coming over and hanging the painting for them, and include that within the price. Clients really appreciate this. Once the estimate is okayed by the client, I ask for a 50% deposit in order to start the rest of the process. Never do work without getting a deposit. After we decide on the basic idea, I then proceed to sketch an initial concept. The sketch should be relatively simple, but detailed enough to show the client the closest thing to the finished product. During this process, you will get a feel if you are in the same page as your client, and he or she will be able to iron out any questions about the composition and color scheme. This will probably be the longest part of the process, as there is always a back and forth in terms of ideas, comments, and changes. Keep in mind that you want to be accommodating to your client, but you don't want to offer too many choices or make the process any longer than it needs to be. Included with your work, there should always be a certificate of authenticity. This is a document which certifies the work was legitimately created by the artist. In it, we include the name of the artist, the title of the painting, the size, medium, purchase price, date, and the artist's signature. I like to include a numerical sequence of the paintings at the bottom right-hand corner. This certificate comes in handy to avoid any type of forgery, counterfeit, or misattribution of work. It can also be used as proof of purchase for insurance coverage and claims. Now you're all set to deliver the painting and collect the remainder of the payment. Please remember, it's a privilege to be invited to someone's home and produce a work of art that will be hanging there for many years. Treat this experience as such. I know I do, and I'm forever grateful to all my clients.
We hope you enjoyed the video.
See you next time.
Bye!